What is up, random person on the internet? RTG here, back with some more Humankind. Last week, we were at war with Edgar, which is kind of weird thinking about it because usually he's an ally in these playthroughs. But this time, well, this week, we may potentially go to war with him again. In between turns, I noticed that we're actually close to completing the holiday. I might just give it a next turn and then purchase it. So the sooner we do that, the sooner we can either build a new one or start either build a new one or start using it to generate more faith for us. I would like for the faith to reach over to our new cities. That would help us spread our faith over here. Currently, it is being spread slowly but surely. Two major religions over here are Hinduism and Christianity. Okay, Hinduism is tier 3. That, I believe, is largely due to the amount of population Edgar has. Christianity, though, is the one that has respect to cease bounties, which is kind of what the one I wanted. And I don't think we'd be able to. Oh. We could just technically switch to Christianity. And would we become the religious leader, since we would have more holy sites? Questions. I don't know how that would work. Would be interesting to just flip the world religion on its head. And if we became the leader of Christianity, we would technically be able to. It doesn't show how many followers it has here, but we would, if we became the leader, we'd be able to pick the tier 3, which would have been my primary want. But I may research that in between games, just so that we might know for the future. But Edgar should declare war on us as of next turn, just so that he avoids. Oh, well, this is just 200 gold, so 2,000 gold, so he may actually just pay it. If he does declare war on us, we do have the potential to claim a lot more stuff from him. So let's see how it goes. Yep. Oh, that is not good. That is very not good. Like, I don't even mean. Okay, Gilgamesh has fallen. That is kind of unexpected. But at some point. Okay, so he ended war with La Katrina. That is less than ideal for us.
Sight for sore eyes.
know, renounce these for later.
You won't do it again.
Okay, he gets plus 30 for declaring an unjust war, and we can mitigate some of that. Most importantly and annoyingly, he has moved to the Zulu. And if you guys remember our last playthrough, us and the Zulu aren't really the best of friends. Granted, we have significantly less horses this time around. But with this, we may be able to be a bit sneaky. You use up all your movement. Okay. Manual battle. Yes, end deployment. We have the first strike. And he just has one. That. Why does that only count one unit? That was supposed to be ideally a full wipe, but I digress. We did take out a lot of units.
Interesting.
Can accept that.
Makes good sense. I say yes.
Trade luxuries so you can potentially buy stuff from us. Human animal. Garrison's cheaper or common quarters cheaper?
A bit of flexibility and freedom is more than worth a bit of risk, right?
Cheaper commons quarters would be good for expanding. So do that holy day. Guess continue working on that. This at least slows the spread of Zoroastrianism, even though we would like to change that altogether. How much faith are you producing? Not much. Because we chose shamanism. Shamanism? Yeah, because we chose shamanism. Each city needs at least 3 territories to be even in faith production as a polytheistic religion. So until we get a city with 4 territories attached, we're even if not negative. This city has 3. This also has 3. So these two are kind of neutral in faith production. This city though has a lot. I think it has 5, including the city itself, and it has a holy day. It would be good if we had something that worked for faith. But work on this instead. That to the back of the queue. We can get this done sooner. We can start earning some gold.
friend. You are a warming presence in a cold world.
Renounce that.
I know you won't do it again.
1,000 thanks.
As feudal structures prove practical for both farming and warfare,
Okay, feudalism unlocked, agrarian star unlocked. So we scientist star, builder star. So we can, well, that gave us a bunch of faith. We are technically behind Gilgamesh, but Gilgamesh is no longer a factor. Go over here and we pick a hamlet here. Purchase out this commons quarter. Put that hamlet to the front of the queue. Okay, this is largely guns. Yeah, he has a lot of guns.
We feel this proposal would benefit all.
Shared
You
logistics
are
is
as
fine.
just as you are wise. Let's make it so.
You can skip your turn. I forgot we were building. You can wait over here. Okay, he has 1,000 combat strength between his units. 10,000 to absorb this city. What can you do for us in the meantime? Because if we get about almost 600 in influence per turn, working on to Topaki Palace. We should get that done in 2 turns. He has, okay, it's not just ships, but he has a lot of stuff in the water. Skip your turn. And healing. Who need upgrade? Okay, we have all our halberdiers. Still a while before Flintlock. We could potentially invest in mortars. We have that to upgrade into a gun. Maybe next turn. Okay, new era. Remind me later. We may be able to get a military star, which would bring us tied with Gilgamesh. We are a few techs away from a scientist star, but we have all the cheap ones researched, so that's going to be a while. That may honestly be, unless we can kill 3 units, which is not impossible with these guys here. It may be kind of difficult if he decides to bring these armies south. So we won't switch over immediately, but we have to keep an eye on it. We currently have 13% of the international sway. See what these units do. Okay, he moves some into the water. This is kind of bad because he's pushing the... Yeah, we should not have moved onto the ground. Yeah, this is slightly better for us.
Your presence darkens me.
Placate.
You tread dangerously.
We're losing a lot from being influenced by him. But he's also losing a lot for... Okay. Oddly enough, the Germans are the ones influencing a lot of our territory.
You have our greetings.
We do have this, so we do get plus 30 food and production, so it's not all bad. I want to switch this off the tax office because we may end up building something. Nano wars would be useful. Political influence.
A council of educated
Implement.
leaders is clearly the way to go. Even queens and kings can go mad.
That makes our emblematic districts cheaper.
Your first envoy. This seasoned traveler represents you abroad and also has quite a nose for intel of interest.
Okay, so we actually have a lot of influence stuff in our immediate territory. So I think we can spend some time moving these guys around. So I may want one more just to keep on a perpetual auto explore. So that guy is going to auto explore. These guys I'll send that way and work with them from there. What do I have? Is he attacking the city? Ah. And the retreating army can't attack. And he's right up on the coast. This is just a bad time all around.
Chat is as unpleasant, a most offensive outrage.
If we can... I'm pretty sure retreating just straight up gives him the city. So I'd rather not do that. Oh, I only moved one of them, which I guess is fine. So we can move this
palace,
other one.
a treasury, and a durable monument. Perhaps you could learn something?
Where is your capital? So many cities, it's incredibly difficult to tell. Okay, San Lorenzo. So yeah, go stand on Stonehenge. These guys can't attack. And they're retreating, so I'll skip a turn here. These guys will be much of the same issue if I try to go onto the water, if I try to go onto the land. So again, these guys are damaged. So skip your turn, and skip your turn. capital has stuff to build, and I would like 2 man of war. Okay. Influence, I guess, manual battle. I am not really sure what he can hit us with. Well, he can probably hit us with a bunch of boats. But he should not be able to hit us with much in terms of land units unless he actually settles and like that. And he can't move and then shoot us. Okay. That is largely how we saw that going. It's kind of annoying to lose the city, but once we win the war, it won't be an issue. Okay, so he has a net -2 ongoing for declaring the unjust war and being so close to it. Between declaring an unjust war, being close to us, and occupying our city, he's getting -2 influence, -2 war support per turn. The victory gave him 10, placate is -10, and eliminating our units while having the traitor badge gave him some. But if we can... Oh, he's on this hill, so that is... Okay, he's no longer on the hill. Ah, that is annoying. Okay. Manual battle. 1 gun here, 1 gun here. Stuff like this. And deployment. I didn't account for this flank, so I could have moved the units a bit better, and he one-shot our halberd. Why are these 51 combat strength? Do not have line of sight. That is very annoying. And his wing hussars are equivalent in combat strength, but for some reason do significantly more damage than our units. just getting units out to potentially defend. And a lot of our units have moved, so they have better defense. Mr. Envoy, you are moving, you are moving. One of these guys should have been on auto exp. So you are moving to the Germans, you are moving to the Vinci. You head here. A merchant from Afar. Bang, bang, bang. A rabble of traders faring strange wares are knocking on Kawuka's gates, demanding an audience. They tell you they hail from a far land, having traveled many leagues along one of your fabled trade routes. They claim to offer merchandise that will be profitable, but they also look rather haggard and exhausted. Do you agree to let them in? Consent. There is a chance that this is either a good or bad consequence, but you'll have to accept it.
Greetings. My door is always open to talk.
Okay, these guys are happy with us.
Speak quickly. Your voice is like
Need to remember to placate for the turn. Guess we end the round. What is happening? Okay, you're just shifting around a lot of units. Okay. Our halberdiers are doing significantly worse than I was hoping they would. How is this high ground? If I get rid of the spy master, he'll just move more units onto that spot. Nothing I have can hit it. He has a heavily damaged Karak in our seas. Capital is working on a man of war, but we don't have the gold to purchase it out. I don't even remember at this point what we did with our gold, but I am regretting it. That attack out may have been not the smartest call. Okay, that is enough to take that out and to get us up here. This being out of sight is very annoying to me. Okay, he spent a lot of shots on our Buccaneer. Yeah, that is how I expect the coast to go.
False friend.
Wow.
Your presence is not welcome.
Wow.
We must rise above our petty differences for the greater good.
A lost opportunity. I refuse your proposal.
This is not who you really are.
Okay, let us try to offer surrender and give him back this territory. Maybe this one. Okay. I already forgot the name of the territory up here. Oh, yep, you can go with that. I really don't care. Should be this. We can't do that because he didn't want the white piece. Proposing that white piece early may have cost us this war.
It was merely a passing thought. Pay it no heed.
There. Now, have you learned to fear me?
Ha. I don't even he has over 1,000. Yeah, he brought a lot of troops back into this war. This gun had done nothing. Like, I'm pretty sure it would have been more useful if I had it over here. That was a rough turn to an even rougher war. But with that, I've been RTG. You have been you. Peace, love, tranquility to all of you, and let us hope there is a next time.